and the start of Vlogmas 2021. And sadly, I'm going to start my Vlogmas with a massive apology, as she just about turns left on the way to Eldrick. There we go. I have done a Vlogmas setting the scenes vlog, and it's currently in my laptop sitting next to me in my car because my absolutely wonderful head teacher has said that I can bring in my laptop when my vlogs don't upload. And I have to say, I'm completely puzzled with the internet, and at this point I'd put my hands up and say, all I want for Christmas is not my 2 front teeth, but super fast broadband. Well, I'm finally home from Slimming World. It's 7:30. I haven't made my first Christmas tree, but I'm going to in any minute now. So I'm coming through to my beautiful, look at this. You see, I have high windows in my living room because it was an old Victorian school. So you can see how high it is. But I haven't got the curtains shut because I don't need to, because nobody can see in. But I just love the way my lights from this little Christmas tree are reflecting in my window. And this gorgeous lantern here is just divine. The lovely lady who I work with, Laura, she's the class teacher, she gave that to me for my birthday, and I've got my first Christmas card up as well. So, I won't tell you who it's from. It's a bit of a giggle, but there you go. Woo! So I have taken off number 1. So let's go through to the kitchen and see what's in it. Work on these trees, it would be lovely to see the advent candle burn down during Vlogmas. Something I've not done yet is to make, oh, I haven't locked the paper. I haven't made any kind of template for the trees, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make a tree template. I found some template plastic and I'm actually going to make it using this bunting template. Keep it really simple. Now, I was about to make a classic sewing error there and cut it out the wrong way around. This is a very fine fabric. It is a lovely simple cotton poplin, this, and I'm going to blow out this first candle, pop it up here so it's out of the way. What I'd like to know is that other sewists, sewers, sewing enthusiasts, whatever you want to call yourself, how many of you feel that the house gets left for sewing? And you know, I have no excuse, there's only me in the house, but believe me, I can pontificate on with the best of them not to do housework, and then it offends me, and I do actually do some. So what I have discovered with this idea of doing Christmas trees is that the ones I've seen online have got just a simple sewing machine edge to them, nothing major. So let me just pull you in. Oh, my batteries. Tree is literally going to be my test tree, as my first flag was last year. I have just set the sewing machine up, and I'm going to go for it. or not the best with the rotary cutter. Oops. There we go. Put that down. I think I might need to order some more blades for the rotary cutter. That shall be a job for later or tomorrow morning, I think. Maggie, you don't need to make your presence known. We all know you're here. Everybody on YouTube knows you're here. They'll all have seen you earlier in the vlog. Now, I am going to apologise now before we go any further and say I'm really sorry if this vlog doesn't get up tonight, because the internet's playing silly games with me already. I've just tried to watch Tamlin's weekend edit, the one she put up earlier today, and it stopped. Tamlin was busy telling me about going out with her husband, and Grandma was going to be looking after Taylor, and she stopped mid-sentence, and I'm a bit frustrated because I do like watching Tamlin. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to trim this off. This is going to be a very simple tree. I want this to be accessible to everybody. I've made my template using a piece of Perspex template plastic like this, and this is my first tree. Now I might put some fancy stitching on it, I don't know, until we get to the sewing machine. So the next thing we're going to do is to go to the sewing machine, and you never know, I might even just finish this. Here we go. So let's press OK on the sewing machine. We have set up for a very simple machine overlock stitch. Now the ones I saw online were just done with your machine overlock stitch. I'm on, as I say, for those that have known me for a while, I sew on a Benina. But if you are new to me, do check back in my channel, because I tried the Janome 5060, I think it was. I'll try and put the number down at the bottom. It's a quilting machine, and it's owned by a friend of mine who's in her mid to late 70s, who's just got a sewing machine, and she absolutely loves it to bits. And I have to say, I really enjoyed sewing on it. So what you can't see at the moment is that it's producing a beautiful stitch. All machines will have some kind of edge stitch that you can use. My machine, if you're new to me, just takes a few minutes to turn itself off when you press the scissor button. Finishing stitch, cutting, resetting itself. Now there's a big debate as to whether this machine is actually worth it. It is the Benina 880 plus. It says 880 on it, but it is an 880 plus. Now it's done a beautiful stitch. I'm going to bring it in. Here it goes. I'll edit out the bit where it's out of focus. Look at that. I'm really pleased with that. Actually, on the back it's black, and I what I could see at the end, it had twisted, but here at the very top, can you see the black shows through? Oh, come on, back into focus, please. There you go. You can see the black stitches just show through, and I really like that. Now, I know it's really ridiculously simple, and perhaps it's not got the best finishing at the corners here, but I'm actually not going to worry about that, because what I've got is a beautiful little tree that I can hang on my tree. But I actually thought it would be quite nice to have a look at some of the inbuilt embroidery stitches in my machine, which I've not tended to have a look at. So I'm going to put a little decorative stitch on. You can see the decorative stitches just here on my machine, and I'm literally going to have a play and see what happens. as I have said, I just want this to be a test. I don't want it to be perfect. This is the first one that I've done. I didn't know how it was going to work, whether the whole thing was going to work, but I have to say, it looks really lovely. Now, having done today's Christmas tree, I am just going to finish off my Sheridan sweater. It's going to pop you onto time lapse and do that. Then I'm going to hang my tree up on the tree of trees candle. It's nowhere near one. I think I shall have it burning in the living room tonight. But I'm really pleased with the way this has come together. It's just a really slightly, it's not a loop back jersey. It is just a thicker cotton jersey. And this is going to be lovely at school tomorrow. I can put my gilet thing over the top, and this is absolutely gorgeous. Fits me beautiful, and I just love this neckline. But I love the sleeves. It's just gorgeous. I literally just thrown it together. So here I am at the Tree of Trees. I don't know whether, as I go through, I should put some little like beading around the top. Just let me know what you think. Maybe I will put some beading at the top. And I've just got some little ribbon here, and I'm just going to tie, let's tie it here. I hope you've enjoyed my first Vlogmas of 2021 with the first on the Tree of Trees. The trees will get more elaborate, but I've done this. It's just coming up to 9 o'clock at night. I'm going to go away, eat my dinner and edit this. I've had such a busy day. A lovely day. A lovely Christmassy day at school. The tree at school looks absolutely fantastic. We've done these like snowmen with like paper chains. Somewhere further up the school they've done it using making them into Father Christmases. So they had his big red body and big beards and things on it. It was gorgeous. And then someone had done pom-poms, and there were a few lollipop stick decorations. It's just looking absolutely gorgeous. So for now, I'll say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye!